Hey guys, how are ya? It's Ria here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good moment of now. Good moment in this moment of now, guys. For that is truly all that we have available to us, and where all our power lies is in the now. So, um, just hopping on a little bit later than I thought I originally was. I thought I was going to come on more like at 11, but my exercise went a little longer, and I really needed to eat after my exercise to kind of ground myself. I was I wanted to make sure I was grounded and had some food before I came on and did some readings. So I did a little Ria on the run this morning, and I love the message that came through this morning. But I'm just going to give it a couple minutes, see if anyone wants to hop on for some $12 readings at 12. And what it's going to be about is what timeline is opening up, what support team is available for you right now, and why. So just give it a couple minutes, guys. Take some cards out. And if no one hops on, I will do a collective. So we'll just wait and see what happens. Who wants to hop on? Give it a minute. Oh no, my earbuds are dying. That's all right. That'll be okay. Hmm. 10% of my earbuds. All right, so I'm just going to give it a minute, guys. Just sort out a couple cards here. Oh no. That little automatic vacuum just turned on, but I don't know if it's going to run or not. All right, so this morning, what was coming through is, it was really cool. It was, you guys watching now or later are all Master Light Blasters. You're on a very conscious path, soul's journey of ascension, of self-realization, of embodying and illuminating your innate self, your God self in this physical world. So you are the change. You came to create the change, but through you. And a master light blaster's light is activated through the darkness. So Spirit was talking about how all that you've been through was to activate your light, and that our ascension is our lesson. And our lessons are activated by traversing and going through the unknown, through the disappointments in life. Hey Donnie, thank you for joining. The pain, the struggles, the challenges, the letdown of expectations of the limited ego mind. So it's about transcending and breaking through the limitations that the human has, the human thinking, the human limits. And that is where our ascension lies. And it's through the lessons, though, that our soul chose to have on this journey, on this path. And it's beautiful because all of that brings us to self-realization, which is realizing that we're pure God source energy, having a physical experience to illuminate and to embody that light in the physical, not waiting till we're gone or transition or left the physical body, but we chose to be here as warriors of light now. All right, let's see here. Donnie, Salam. Please, some guidance for me when my work would start. And second, Mary. I am curious about Mary and job. Marriage, you mean? I have applied at the university for professional job. Does they will contact me soon? Thank you. Tune into your heart space, Donnie. We're given the guidance and the answers we need in every moment. And I know the human mind wants the answers because the human wants the answers because it feels unsure. It feels unrest in what we are called to experience in the now. So we will try to grasp for outside answers or project the answers because we're unsure. We're not trusting in the moment. We're not anchored in our heart space. When we're anchored and aligned to who we are, and when we're fully present in the now, we are content. So, what Spirit is saying, Donnie, is the more that you do worry, and the more that you're out of the now, the more scattered we become. And the power is in the now. So everything that we experience in life, marriages, relationships, jobs, instability, all of that, we will keep projecting more instability and questions and unanchoredness or unassuredness because we're not assured and anchored in our heart space, is what I'm feeling. Spirit is saying we are calling forth much deeper answers to our questions. You are more aware, you are operating in a higher consciousness. So when we go to psychics or we want answers, the answers are going to be given to us now at a deeper level. The root of the question, the root of the experience we're going through wanting answers. But that is not to say that you cannot be guided. From a strictly physical surfacey level, you can get those answers as well. But they're saying, Dino, is it Dina? Donnie, that your heart is opening to much greater wisdom and knowledge. You're being called forth for a deeper level of understanding to your, they're saying questions, problems, inquiries. Your heart is yearning to open up to a deeper part of you that supersedes the questions on the surface, is what Spirit is saying. And I can feel it in my heart. You're going through a deeper heart opening transformation, opening up to a deeper part of you that you have not experienced or that has not been in your awareness up until now. But you know what I'm going to do, Donnie? I am going to pull you a couple cards. How's that sound? Please share out if you haven't. And I'm just curious, what is the deeper understanding and answers to, hey Heather, Donnie's inquiries? Because the job or the marriage or the university, those are all just surface reflections of an energy going on much deeper within you. And you are being called to go within for the deeper answers right now. There's a deeper transformative experience happening with you that goes beyond what you're seeing on the surface. So let's just see. Let's just see. I'm doing 12 readings today at 12 today, guys, but I will do some quickies just, while we're waiting for some people, if you share out. All right, so Donnie, I'm just going to give you a quickie, the sacrifice. Wowzy. So Donnie, I'm getting all the chills right now. Spirit is really coming, stepping forward for you. You're being called to something bigger than what meets the eye. And this is to do with sacrifice, Donnie. This is a beautiful card because this woman is beholding. She's beholding. What the heck is she beholding? Almost looks like a slice of orange. It's weird. It's almost like a slice of orange, but she's looking at something, but it's leaving her hand. It's almost like she's having to present a sacrifice. I can tell my headphones are going dead. Can you guys still hear me okay, even though they're going? Can you still hear me before I continue? Can you guys just let me know? Because you're presenting an important matter. You're holding space, Donnie, for a good collective message and holding space for some insight for all of us. I can hear. Okay, thank you. Oh, there goes the train. Hold on here, guys. All right. So there's a sacrifice being called, and what the sacrifice is, I am feeling for you, Donnie, is the experience that you are having. You're having to give up something on the physical level to gain something much more profound and something much more abundant and something much more fulfilling for you. Because in true sacrifice, when you really are sacrificing, it's not a true sacrifice is for the greater gain of something more. They're also saying, Donnie, you might need to make some sacrifices for these physical changes as well. There could be some money paid out there saying you might need to give in order to receive. So at a surface level, Donnie, you are being called to maybe make a sacrifice. Could be monetary, could be time, could be having to focus on some studies, education. You're having to make a sacrifice. So sacrifice is at the surface being called, but there's also a deeper sacrifice, a deeper wisdom and understanding being gained by sacrifice of maybe not receiving immediately what you want because you're actually going within for answers, and it's connecting to you to something much grander than the surface. 44. So 44 is a master number. So I feel whatever you are sacrificing right now in your life, whether it's something given money to, I think you said you were going to university for a professional job, or just let me reread your question. Please some guidance when my work will start. A second marry. I'm curious about a married job, about marriage and a job. I have applied for university. They will contact me soon or later. Thank you. So you're having to put forth some effort in order to get what you want on the surface, but there's something much deeper happening, like in the spiritual level. You're giving up something in the physical, a limited understanding, an expectation in order to gain something truly fulfilling. And this is going to create a new foundation. 44 are building blocks, they're master numbers, they're building from a more solid foundation. So as you build and allow deeper understandings, that is going to materialize in your physical world as a material harvest, building. You're undergoing a transformation where you're connecting to your higher self, your God self at a deeper level, and that's the new foundation that you're building upon. They're saying 44 is building blocks, mastery, allowing yourself to take the steps to build. So it is happening at a spiritual level as well as it's going to show up on your physical level. So new foundations being built, okay? Taking the steps, giving and receiving. And some things in your life, you might feel that you're sacrificing, but it's not really a sacrifice when you're giving of something, whether it be time, money, a piece of yourself, or something greater. And it's connection to the sacral. There's a lot of orange here representing your sacral, representing new creative endeavors, projects, new paths through your own connection to your own creation within. You have something that you're creating, hence the 44 that you're building upon. And there's some sacrifice involved. So I'll leave it at that. Only you know, Donnie. So thank you. I'm sorry if well, no, I'm not sorry, because if you didn't get the answer, like, are they going to contact you soon or not? That's irrelevant. There's something much greater happening within you. And when you connect and click to your guidance within, then that outside's it's gonna manifest it. So it's about being present in the now, and almost like they're saying, even having to sacrifice the answer, the future answer that you want, for giving that up to a greater, more in tune connection in your now. That's what's being called of you. Holy crap. Sorry. There's a lot involved in that. Hey Lori, good to see you. Thank you for joining. May I get a message? Please share out if you want a quickie. I am doing 12/12 donations if you want a more thorough. And today's reading is about um, what multiverses, what other aspects of you are opening up to support you, your team. So as we go through life, we activate these portals, we activate these rememberings within our heart space. And usually it's through pain, darkness, the unknowing, challenges, feeling like we were let down or abandoned or something wasn't fulfilled within us. But then we gain some insight and wisdom from that. So the light is activated, a master light blaster is activated as they go through the darkness. And our ascension happens through the lesson. So a lot of us have gone through a lot of transformation and heart opening. And today's readings are going to be what multidimensional self part of you, what gifts, what superhero parts of you, what energies on other timelines are available as your team, as your support team right now, coming in, helping you and guiding you. And what is becoming of that? Why are they here? And what path are you taking right now? What energy are you being called to integrate right now to help you on your soul's journey? All right. Let's see here. I thought I blocked that user. Okay. All right. Thank you, Lori, very much. I sent vibration bribes to you. Did you feel them? I felt stuff in my heart, Donnie, when I was focused on you, and I feel that you are going through a lot of heart healing, emotional healing, and opening up in that heart center. And so you might, there's a give and take. There's always something to give in order to gain. And the question is also for you, the things in life and what you are sacrificing, are they worth it as well? Is it worth it? And I'm feeling that you're being called to some more physical, limited human limitations, sacrificing in a way to gain something greater within. And that's going to be reflected through your work, through your job, through your world. All right, Lori Shore, thank you for sharing out. All right, so I'm just going to pull because I'm focused on the multidimensional self, how we, through our heart center, it's the middle, it's the portal to our God self. It connects us to all timelines that coexist in our moment of now. And what comes forth is that which is applicable or resonant or is here to support us on our soul's journey. So for Lori, I'm calling forth what energy is supporting her right now on her soul's journey. So yours, Donnie, was sacrifice. That's what's supporting you. You having to make a sacrifice in the here and now. Only you know what that sacrifice is in order to gain a greater fulfillment. All right. So Lori, yours is ancient ones. You are calling forth the ancient ones, ancient wisdom, ancient knowledge, ancient civilizations are supporting you right now. I am feeling timelines from Atlantis specifically. One that's representing that energy that is supporting you is causing you and helping you to embody more independence, releasing codependence, depending on yourself more, connecting to your gifts, breaking free of ancestral patterns, ending old cycles that you were brought up with, old ways, old patterns, old ways of thinking that are no longer serving you or humanity. You are coming into a greater power of self. You are here to take your own path. Let me know, guys, if you can still hear me. I just heard my earbuds. My earbud just died. Yeah, you're having to close. So this woman here has a heart on her forehead. Her eyes are shut. Her face is all in that white. So this is about you going within and connecting to the ancient ones, your own divine frequency imprint, your own God self, And that is all available through your heart center, connecting to your heart. And as you connect to your heart, then that information is relayed to your physical mind in a way that you can understand it. So your path is really calling you to go within. You are on an individual path right now. You are gaining courage. You are stepping into your own power through going within, through connecting through your divinity. And they're saying right now on the outside, all paths are pointing you inward. Inward. The answers are within you. You've got a lot of creative energies available to you right now. So it's about connecting to your personal power to take you on a path or an expression that is individual to you, whether it be creative modalities, creating a new business, creating a new way, but it's coming from an inner connection to your heart. And that's bringing forth some creative endeavors individual to you that you're creating, that you're paving the path. So you're connecting to ancient ones, wisdom and knowledge and understanding. And Atlantean are very smart, technologically advanced. So connecting to those energies, bringing forth something that even you, the human Lori, doesn't understand. And you might say, holy crap, can that be true? Is that information true? But it's because you are opening up a portal to a timeline of Winston, instant wisdom and knowledge. And I do believe that you have the very strong Atlantean connection. So you can even on your own Google that or ask your heart, discern the information you're getting on the outside with your heart. That is where your power is. All right. Awesome, Lori. Thank you. Thank you, Kimmy, for letting me know you can hear. My earbuds went dead. I was on a long run, did a RIA on the run, went to the gym. Not a long run, but a little workout, and I totally drained my earbuds. Thank you. This resonates great. It's to empower yourself and to know, Lori, that your road might not be understood by others in your immediate realm, family and friends. That's okay. Not everyone has to understand you, and you don't need to justify and explain everything to everyone. It's an inner journey. Her eyes are shut, so she's also not being distracted from the outside. She's going within. Her eyes are shut. She's communing to her own guidance. All right. Please share out, guys, if you haven't. Thank you for sharing out, Heather. And let me know if you shared out and want a message. And today's focus is on what timeline is supporting you right now, your team, which are other aspects of you on other timelines. What gift, superpower, insight, knowledge is opened up for you that is supporting you on your journey now? Lately, it's funny, I've been called to watch these movies where timelines, it's just affirming everything that I teach about how we're connected to timelines and how we're connecting to them and how we're receiving gifts and support. And it gives us clues to what we're supposed to focus on now. So because we're multidimensional, by connecting through our heart space, we connect to all parts of us in all other timelines that this conscious awareness isn't maybe receiving, but energetically we're receiving. We might not just be understanding what's going on. So it's to bring greater clarity to what timelines, what support teams, what parts of yourself are opened up for you now, aiding you in this now. Kimmy, let me know if you would like one. All right, Heather. Hey, Kim McClowan. I always have a hard time saying your last name. McKelwin. All right. So this is for you, Heather. Very beautiful. So the timeline, the portal, the energy that you are, gifts, abilities, lessons learned on other timelines that's pouring forth for you now and supporting you is Earthkeeper. And I'm sure you, as an artist, will immediately relate to a lot of that sacral, that creation, that self-empowerment through expressing. So I'm feeling self-empowerment through expressing. The wings are open, they're free. The number is a 19, so ending cycles of old ways of expressing. I'm feeling, and I'm feeling it in my body as well. You are ending cycles, wrapping up cycles, but in that wrapping up, you're taking everything you've learned and you're stepping into a new cycle, a new expression of you, doing it a little bit different. Your expression is taking on a different form, a different energy, a different stamp of your energy. But it's based in you healing, wrapping up cycles from other timelines and even this lifetime, even lessons that you've learned in this life. And remember again, your lesson is your ascension. So you've wrapped up and you've learned a lot, and you're taking it and expressing it in a new way. They're saying modality, a new manifestation. Your art or whatever it is you're doing in life is taking on a different stamp. The Earth Keeper to me isn't someone who just goes around and opens grids in a spiritual way. But oh my God, so what they're saying, Heather, is you are opening up grid lines. You know how an Earth Keeper will really work with Mother Earth and create points and work with the portals and lane lines and ground that in a real spiritual way, like kind of metaphysical. They're saying you're an Earth Keeper in that you are opening up, uh, anchoring in these high frequency into the grid of Mother Earth through your expression, they're saying. So you're an Earth Keeper through, I assume it's your artwork, but it's whatever you do in life, because you're the one embodying that energy. And that energy that you are is not just expressed through art, it's expressed in you as, say, a mom, a friend, a partner, um, whatever you're doing. So you are an Earth Keeper in that you are anchored into that heart space where you are allowing other dimensions and frequencies to flow through you on this timeline, anchoring in those frequencies from other timelines that are needed and needing to support. You're activating light codes within you and you're anchoring it. That's how you're an Earth Keeper. The Heather part of you is physical. And through your actions and through what you do, you're supporting Mother Earth in your physicality. Your physicality is an expression, and Mother Earth is an expression of you. So you're actually an Earth Keeper through your allowance and opening up in your expression, your personal power, everything you've learned. You're holding all of that energy in your art, and you're creating a new stamp, if that makes sense. I don't know exactly what you're doing, but look at all of the colors, look at all the splashing. It's all coming together, and it's the expression of your own personal power, everything that you've learned, all the ascension, which is self-realization. That's what ascension is as well. Self-realization of who you really are, and the ascension. And you get that through the lessons, and you're sharing that is being imprinted in your work. People are going to pick up on codes through your expressions. They're going to be activated without knowing it, because you are holding a frequency vibration and activation in your artwork and what you're presenting, of lessons learned, of ending of cycles as you step in and create anew. That's how you're keeping the earth. That's how we all keep it. That's cool. That's really powerful. Kim Chemistry, fellow Gemini, Geminiski, through the Comiskey. All right. Thank you, Kimmy, for sharing. Kim Chemistry and Kimmy. Yeah, that is beautiful. And thank you, Heather, for holding space, because that all helps us to understand also how we are all Earth Keepers. We are all children of Mother Earth. We all hold a code, and our codes are a certain frequency of activating through whatever our lessons have been, whatever our soul's journey has been, in cooperation with whatever portals and timelines that we are allowing in to assist and support us as well. Holy crap, we are so powerful. Thank you guys for holding that space. So through our own unique self-empowerment and expressing that divine frequency imprint, which is not just this timeline, it's all timelines, that we're allowing and that is available to us here and now, we through our action, we're physically anchoring those frequencies and giving others that activation through our own activation. That's how we all share with each other and one another. All right, Kim, chemistry, you got the gatherer. This is beautiful. Oh my God, this is like my favorite color. It's like that mint green, kind of aqua-ish, tealish. 21, which is expression as well. Bringing together through cooperation, self-empowerment. So the two, and this is kind of, I believe, one of a Gemini's true gifts is embodying the yin and yang, the opposing forces, the polarities, the contrasts, and allowing them to merge, allowing the opposing energies that we felt, our questioning, our experiences, that which is in our head, that's which is in our heart, but allowing them to merge together to create your own individuality, Kim, because then it's funny because the two turns into that one. The one is representing your individual expression of the merging of the polarities that you experience as chemistry in whatever way, shape, or form those are. So any spiritual questionings pertaining to, oh, how does it merge into my physicality? How does it merge? How does it make sense to the Kim that I'm living in the physical? Well, you've taken that, merged it, allowed it to, they're showing me in an alchemical way, taking two things that don't supposedly go together, but making them come together because you've allowed it through your own going within, through your own awakening, through your own self-realization, through your own opening. So you're taking opposing forces, but you're merging them into your own individual expression, take, and perception experience of them. So the gatherer. So you've gathered, you've gathered everything. You're gathering and you're opening and you're conscious and you're inquisitive and you want to know and you're intelligent and you're learning and you're seeing and you're taking all of the differences in life, merging them with your own divine imprint, and then they're going to come out in a new pathway, a new expression. There is a common theme here going amongst all of you master light blasters, that's for sure. And it's about harvesting all of your hard work, all of your allowing, all of the mind games, all of the contrasts of what Kim feels within and then what she sees without, and saying, well, how does this go together? I've done the work, I've done the spiritual stuff, WTF. And so through your questioning, you went within, and all it needed to be tweaked was your perception of the outside world to match your heart's perception. And then you create a new world through your own sight, through your own gathering, through your own information gathering. It's like energetically you've taken in so much, and they're just showing me you all recalibrating and making it all go together and understanding it at a deeper level. So you've taken everything in energetically, and now it's going to harvest and it's showing in your physical world. And that's what we all came for, to have the physical experience of all of that spiritual knowledge and wisdom and stuff going on within us, the light that we are, that everything that we hold within our heart, our soul's journey came to experience in the physical, all of that spiritual information. And what you've done is you've gathered it all, and now you're making it work with your physicality, and you're reaping it. This is also representing an end of cycles, because in the harvest too, it's the end of a cycle and you're gaining the reward. So I'm feeling that you're in the end of a cycle and the beginning of another one, all in one, such as probably all of us watching now and later, or you wouldn't be here. Very beautiful, Kim. Master. You're a master. You know me so well. I know myself. Yeah. I love the way you guys project this information. You guys really are creating the messages collectively with me. So Kimmy, you're reflecting. Your higher self is wanting you to know, yeah, Kimmy, you're the one creating this message, and this is exactly what your higher self's telling you. But our higher self right now is merging with the physical self, so there is no dissipation, there is no separation. We're dissipating the separation and unifying. So your physical body is your higher self. Your tongue is your higher self speaking, where there's no separation. So you're merging it all.
You're gathering it all together. Holy crap. All right. Thank you, Kim Chemistry. All right. So if you guys have shared out, let me know. If you make a donation of $12.12, I will give you a more thorough. So how is the individual going to differ? It's going to be a 3-card pull with a more complete information. So the energy that is supporting you, the energy that you are healing, and then the path, the journey that's being called for you, called of you. Kimmy Siegel. Thank you, Kimmy Siegel. So we got 3 Kims in the house, or we did. We had Kim Chemistry, Kim McClellan, and Kimmy Siegel. That one did pop out for you as well, but let me see. What the heck, man? Why? Okay. What the heck just happened? I picked up the Mother Earth Heart card. I thought I was shuffling these. All right. So we got, I'm going to give you a Mother Earth Heart, and there's an oracle here. Okay. All right. I'm not sure what that is. Not sure what that is. I'll look at that later. All right. And Kim McClellan, did I give you a card yet or not? I don't even know if I gave you one yet because I know you asked as well. Kim McClellan, let me know if I did not. I get so in the moment and I don't even know because I know you asked for one as well. Let me know if I didn't. I can't remember now. Troll. Yes, thank you. That's what that was. Thank you. I deleted it. But I didn't block it. So I guess I will. Thank you, Kimmy. I should make you moderator on all my stuff and all you guys so that you can delete crap that I don't see. But whatever. I don't want to say it's crap. Everything has its purpose. Oh boy. So what's coming to me right now, Kim, on your name intuitively, which was a message I wanted to share unto itself, but you just activated it in me. So you know how we need to use, what the hell is that? Oh, that's so pretty, Lori. I didn't even know I had your name on there with the hearts on the banner. Oh, so cool. All right. So I am doing, let me, hold on, Kim Siegel. Let me repost my information. So if you want a personal, guys, I am opening up, or not opening them up. You opened them up. I'm just going to reflect the portals that are open, the multidimensional self, your support team, your gifts from other timelines that is supporting you and aiding you now, and in the energy that you're healing, in the energy that you're creating because of them. Hold on, Kim. I'm just sticking my PayPal on there for anyone who does want to make a donation, but I am also doing some quickies for Sherry Outers, which are never usually that quick. I can't stop talking until I feel like spirit's done. That's my problem. Not my problem. It's my gift. I'm not going to say it's a problem. I'm going to say it's a gift. All right. So anyways, I stuck my PayPal there. Hold on here. And I will stick that on the top. Hold on here. No, I did not. All right. Did you ask for a card, Kim McKelwin? I thought you did, or you shared. Okay. Hold on here. All right. Let me stick that up there anyways. All right. So Kim Siegel. So this is one of the transformative energies that you are allowing. It's almost like affirmation for you, but you're also holding space for other people who need to hear this message. They're saying they're sharing this with you now because you hold space for this. And this is actually a gift that you've opened up and have mastered. They're saying, Kim Siegel. And what it is when we say that we need to use up all of the abundance and resources before us now, and we always think of abundance and gifts and tools, but they're saying part of the abundance available to us now, whether it be that you have a couch and you can go take a nap and that's being called of you now, or whether it's a thought, we always have free will and total abundance to place our thoughts where we want to place them. We can choose negativity or denser thoughts, or we can think in terms of light thoughts, imagining you living the life you want, or being grateful for that food that you have on your table right now. So we're all called to use the abundance that we have. We all use social media, social platforms. That is such a gift and available to us now. Yeah, so you might not have an agent or big time person presenting your information or whatever it is you are sharing with the world, but you got yourself. You got Facebook Live, you've got Instagram, you got TikTok, you got YouTube. So it's about using the resources that you have available to you now and being grateful and allowing them to create momentum for more. But what they're saying for you, Kim, is what else is a resource? Pain is a resource, they're saying, you guys. This is so beautiful. Like, I got all the little pain is a resource available to us now. And I really got that really strong this morning when Spirit said to me, a master light blaster is light is activated through the darkness. Darkness can represent pain, or it can just represent unknowing or confusion or being in the dark. But that pain is a gift to activate and break open that light, that connection to self. So, Kimmy Siegel, what you are holding space for and what you are actually helping others integrate and understand is pain in the moment. This is so beautiful, is one of the greatest resources we have to, ironically, receive abundance in our life. Is that not amazing? And we always dismissed pain in the past. It doesn't feel good. It can't be working for me. It must be working against me. Pain, oh my God, I'm running away from the pain. I am repressing the pain. I'm keeping it in the dark. But it's actually confronting and feeling and working through the pain that the greatest abundance comes through that. The greatest light comes through that. The greatest self-realization, the greatest lesson, the leap, quantum leaps in ascension come through the pain or the unknowing or the darkness or the confusion. There's many different layers and frequencies of pain, but that's part of the abundance that is available. That is a major resource that we dismiss to cultivate and allow and activate our light and our abundance to flow. How unbelievably awesome is that? And Kim Siegel, you just activated that remembering in me through your energy, through all of you guys being present. You activate and create these messages through you, through bringing your focused awareness, because we are always reflecting. We're always reflecting our own light and energy and what we need to know and or let go, know or let go. And we're always reflecting that through one another. So you guys are the ones actually creating this message of reflection for yourself and for me. So thank you, Kim Siegel. This is so amazing. All right. So thank you for sharing. So this is for Kim Siegel. I'll take these headphones off because they're not even working anyways. Many paths. So right now, Kim Siegel, you've got many paths available to you. Many, many paths. But the path that is shown, oh my God, this is so powerful. This is just showing me and feeling how powerful and how deep and how profound that your transformation and evolution and ascension and self-realization has come. Because you got all these paths, but what do we have hanging faintly? We have this little golden heart right here. And it goes along with my Ria on the Run message the other day, and I'm pretty sure you were there, and that's when you got that seagull message as well. And I showed a branch on my path. So you've got many, many paths, but it's almost like you're not taking all of these beautiful, abundant paths. You're creating your own of light right here by following your heart. So there's an opening. There's a definite path here. There's a definite path here, and there's a definite path here. But what you're being called to do, Kimmy, and what you're opening up the support is many paths. I'm feeling it's good karma. So the many paths, the 34 represent to me the good karma, are the portals you've opened up of many timelines. So there's many timelines right now operating and supporting you. And that's also a 34, which is a 7, which is your own divinity. And the heart right here in the middle represents your own divinity. So your pathway is connected to your own divinity, bringing you to this explosion of light. Explosion, and it's all lined up. Abundance, happiness, joy. This is Kimmy just opening and sparking and activating, and it's the path of her heart. It's not a predetermined path. It's not even a path of all the other timelines you've taken. It's created a new opening supporting you to create this new individual path, Kimmy Siegel. And then what do we got here? This is like, remember I said, what the heck's going on here? Why are they having me grab this deck? Well, this is a solid, obviously it's solid. It's a rock heart, and it's unblock. And what it says is details take up space and block the road of miracles trying to reach you. Let it go. The universe needs a clear path to deliver. Your job is simply to match the vibration of that which you want. And then it can't help but manifest. Your physical world is a match to the vibration that you are. So what that's saying here is, don't worry about the details. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about their expression and their soul's journey. That's individual to them. And that you let go of the details, and all the details, as you let go of them, all the details are actually taken care of by your own connection to your heart space, through your own focus on Kimmy and what Kimmy does and her self-empowerment and her expression and her gifts. And then it just explodes to manifest in reality in the physical world. And that's what you do. You match the vibration of your heart. And how do you do that? Through joy, through courage, through being vulnerable, through taking your own path, through not worrying about what this person's path is, or this one, even though it seems really strong, even though this one seems really powerful. No, no, no. Kimmy's to take this path. All right. Awesome. Freaking ass. Oh, you are there, Kimmy Siegel. I wasn't sure if you were there, but this message excites me because it's just so affirming for all of us, and me as well, because it's coming through me. It's healing. It's healing. And it's like we are taught certain things in life as kids, but we're not taught to create from the old tautations what we were taught. The old formulas. We gather, like who had the gathering card? Was it Kimmy? Kim, yeah, it was Kimmy, Kim chemistry. Gathering all of that information. And then what do? And Kimmy, this is obviously an extension of your reading. We gather the bits and pieces that fit us, and then we create a new. So I don't give a crap if this person is famous, they have all the ways of doing it, and they can help you, give you your guidance. No, they have information for you. Yeah, sure, take what you want. Like I was recently listening to a little bit of Tony Robbins, and I'm like, oh yeah, holy shit, yeah, that makes so much sense. And it was activating little things, but all of his, I'm not going to adopt all of his ways, because you got your own way. What is that song? That's an old-fashioned song. Is it Stevie Nicks or Fleetwood Mac? Take your own way, go in your own way. What the hell is it? Someone will know it. Go your own way. It's either Fleetwood Mac or that singer. Is it Stevie Nicks I did Fleetwood Mac? Or who the hell is it? No. Anyways, Fleetwood Mac. Go in your own way. Take your own way. Anyways, that song. 70s. 70s, early 80s. I can hear it in my mind, but I can't get the words out. All right. Awesome. Man, that's so good. You guys are holding so much. This is just, when I say you guys are all masters, you truly are master, but what you're mastering is your own way, is your own direction, is your own path. That's where you're to master. You're not to master something that's been taught. You're not to master the theory of whatever scientists have done. You're here to master your own way. Is that not freeing and beautiful and liberating? And what's the word? Creative? You're here to master your own way. So all of you guys are called to master your own way. Doesn't mean you discount anything that has been created, but you actually just take the pieces that you filtering through the gold pan, like gold nugget sifter, gold dust or whatever, and then you take what aligns to your heart, and then you pave and create your own path, an expression that is individual to you. All right, next. I really dealt with my own rejection and abandonment issues, knowing I can just be me. Yeah, so you, Kimmy, have mastered that. So this is beautiful, because you are a space holder and a healer. A healer heals and comes to heal what they have healed. aligned, allowed within their own heart space and body and mentally and emotionally and all of it, the whole kit and caboodle. So yeah, you're really here to help people utilize pain as a resource for abundance. That's strong. All right, who else? Angie, did you please share out Angie Nina Helmicki if you haven't? All right, so Angie, what card is Angie's? What portal multi-dimensional stream is really flowing to and from her heart that's supporting her or has a message for her? And this one just fell right out. Oh, we got the same thing, the sacrifice. So you might be called to make sacrifices, but a sacrifice is never truly a sacrifice because there is no sacrifice without receiving. So whatever it is that you feel you're giving up, Angie, or that you're having to let go of, or that you're looking at and pondering and questioning, well, why did I have that experience? Why did I have that relationship? Why did I have to go through that? Well, that was a sacrifice for you to come more and more into the God self that you are, to embody more of that light, more of that person, and to live that, because if you got what you thought you wanted, you would not be brought to the levels of fulfillment that not having it will bring you. Is that not powerful? 44, building on new foundations and frequencies. And those foundations and frequencies are self-acceptance, self-love. And again, creating your own way, creating your foundation, creating your pillars that you're building upon. And there was a sacrifice called of you to do that. And that is beautiful because it wasn't. It's taking you to a much stronger position of you. Goddess, empress, high priestess, embodying that energy. So thank that pain, thank that disappointment, thank that sacrifice that you took that you took. It's like you took one for the team, they're saying to you, Angie, you took one for the team. Whatever that means for you. All right, guys. That's an awesome message, Angie. Thank you. All right. Anybody else? Hey, Lauren, how are ya? I am doing readings pertaining to the support team, the portals, the multidimensional parts of us that have opened up and activated and that we've allowed through our own allowing that are supporting us and guiding us or giving us wisdom and insight. Heaven, Kim Chemistry says. Creating heaven. We all have to connect to the heaven within, and then what do? It comes out. It manifests outside of us. So, Jesus is teaching the kingdom of God or heaven is within you, and that is now. The time is now. The kingdom is now. Heaven is now, and it's always there. It's always been there. It's just through us allowing it. And what allows it? A lot of times, it's pain, activating to clear things that cover that perception, the limits, the beliefs, the things we believe in, the have tos, the programs, and pain will break that open because it's like literally some things that we experience in life is like a jolt to the heart. It's like a stabbing to the heart. But what it really does is opens up that heart and causes us to go within to seek our answers. And then what do we discover? We discover the God self, and the God self is what lives in heaven. And when we connect to that, then we shift to the reality that is reflective of that energy. But it connects from within first. All right. Oh, Kim McElwin. All right, you're next. What is Kim's multi-self? What energy is she bringing forth through her allowance, through her soul's journey here? What is she receiving the support of? We'll say there, but it's just another frequency of ourself. Let's see here. Well, there's a whole bunch. But the one standing up, I'm going to take. Bunch fell out, but you got the moon. You got the moon, Kim. So you might feel a strong connection literally to the moon, the cycles of the moon. Maybe you have the moon in one of your aspects that's strong, like that maybe rules your sign, the sun sign. I'm not sure, but the moon Oh my goodness. So I had some really beautiful insight from this card the other day. So the energy supporting you is that portal, the portal of illusions dissipated. So any illusions and beliefs that you have resolved or gained wisdom and insight and light on, you've created this portal, this huge opening. You've allowed the cycles to work for you. So what they're saying in every cycle, so these are all representative of different cycles of the moon and what we go through. But to me, they're also representative of other dimensions and portals. So like this one here, it's like, say this is you over say as a Pleiadian or whatever, and this is you as a Lemurian, this is you as a White Witch, this is you as a Viking. So anyways, you got all of these portals, all of these cycles, but there's certain cycles that are affecting you now as you go through your cycles. This is hard to relay. So as you go through your cycles, you open up pieces of other dimensional use to support you. You're gathering and allowing bits and pieces of other openings, not the whole kit and caboodle, just what you need in order to create this new space for yourself, where you've taken all of the cycles, all of your experiences, and you've allowed them to create this dimension that you are creating from the dissipation of illusions, if that makes sense. So that which has been hidden through your allowance, that is not hidden anymore, that's been brought to your consciousness, you've created a new realm, dimension, way of being that is operating from that which was once hidden, but you're bringing it into consciousness. So you're taking a lot of subconscious things that have been hidden or not understood, but through your vehicle as Kim McElwain in this physical body, you are the opening to bring forth and reveal things that were once hidden. But you're also receiving the support multidimensionally that were hidden from you, that you might not be aware of, that are supporting you as your team. And cycles might be very important for you. So it's almost like a sonar or radar going out here too. All of these different circles of light, like a sonar, like dolphin. Maybe you connect to the dolphin energy or the deep dive in the ocean, those animals. There's a giving and receiving. So, dolphins and whales live deep, deep, deep in the ocean, and they're hidden, but yet they're communicating and anchoring so much light. So what you're doing as who you are is you are anchoring that which is hidden, but you're making it visible, if that makes sense. You're sending out the vibrations and communicating to everybody, even if they don't see you or understand you or understand. And I know you work with animals, so it could be just about bringing forth that consciousness. We didn't know that in the past. It was kind of hidden. We don't know what goes on in the animal world, but through your connection, you are the portal to deliver this consciousness. Just like the dolphins are delivering a consciousness, the whales are holding, anchoring, and delivering a consciousness for the earth. And the number is 37. So that represents the 3 through your own self-expression, connection, balancing the mind, body, and spirit, connecting to your divinity. You are creating this new opening, this new beginning. It's a 1. It's a 10, represented by this center part. And this is you. This is you bringing it all in, all of it, all of the cycles, all of the information that was once hidden, and you creating this portal through you, through your heart space. So your heart space is almost like the portal of the moon. Normally I use the analogy of the sun, and it is the sun and it is the light, but the way that you're operating is almost through the portal of the moon, if that makes sense. All right. That is so cool, Kim. Are you seeing my comment? No, I did not. Not yet. I will. I am now. Yes. Bringing in hidden, what hidden, highly connected to dolphin. No, I did not see that. But thank you for that affirmation, because that gives me like excitement, because yes, I am receiving. Yes, I am. It is all flowing through me. So thank you, Kim. Oh my God. So you are like the physical space holder of like dolphin, like the dolphins are under the water, but here's Kim on the earth. You're operating as that energy on the earth to bring forth that which is hidden and connecting to all these dimensions, but being that opening Oh, cool. Oh my God, thank you. That's so awesome. No, I did not see your comment. I'm just looking at the difference between short and long-term goals. Oh, that's Lauren. Okay. All right. Thank you, Kim. Thank you. Oh man, this is awesome, guys. Please share out, guys, if you haven't, gives other people the opportunity to join this beautiful platform of love and light where we are allowing those other dimensional selves to reflect to us, to give us information, to support us. And anybody who's called to do a donation, I am doing 12 donations for some personals today. Not that, I'm also doing share outers. So if there's somebody, thank you right now. Thank you right now too, Kim. All right. Now that I'm getting everything straight, it's time for it to go for the silver medal. Go for the silver. How about the gold medal? But silver is the highest frequency metal, right? Certain silver. All right. Anybody else? Beautiful information, beautiful space holding that you guys are all holding. Oh God, it's so beautiful. You guys are all a portal unto yourself, and through your portal of what you are anchoring to Mother Earth, you are also a gatekeep, a gatekeeper, but a Earth guardian, because that portal that you're holding space for and allowing all of that multidimensional self to be filtered in and to be allowed through what your soul journey needs now, you are creating that in the earth, and in that opening, in that portal that you guys are literally a guardian of Mother Earth as you anchor into the grids, these higher consciousness, these new insights, these new pathways, these new ways of being. You guys are all creating this heaven on earth. That it's this and that. You're allowing it through you, but allowing the frequencies to flow through you. Then you shift to the world, because everything really exists now too. It's about matching that frequency. Oh man, it's so beautiful. Oh my God, you guys are masters, all masters. Since that is physically impossible, so I'm going for number 2. I cannot go for the gold. All right. Thank you. Lauren, did you want a quickie? Did you want a, what am I doing? The mystical oracle? See what energy is supporting you? I assume you do. I'll wait for you to say yes, but I'm going to shuffle for you in the meantime. What is Lauren? What is Lauren? What timeline, what multidimensional self is Lauren bringing forth to support, to aid soul retrieval? So you, Lauren, this soul retrieval is beautiful because it is collecting information from multi-dimensional use to be utilized right now. Through you doing the work. So this is like a bee. A bee. It looks more like it's like a bee, butterfly, dragonfly. But to me, I'm feeling it's like a honeybee, because you do a lot of work. You do collaborating with others. You are trying to get investors. You're speaking. So to me, through all the people that you connect with, they're saying, Lauren, actually, is a piece of you. You are giving, but really you are reflecting all of these aspects of yourself for your own soul recognition and integration, such as we all are. But you're doing it almost like a worker bee, a bee that goes and does the work, but every work and every interaction is giving you something to connect with within yourself, representing that gold, that gold that you say isn't possible. Through all of these aspects and all of these engaging with everybody else, it's making you more complete and whole. And definitely, to me, it's just like, this is like representing galactic. It's representing starseed energy. It's representing you came here to, it's almost like they're showing me you came here not remembering who you were as a galactic starseed, a galactic being of high frequency. And through everybody that you engage with and interconnect with, you are helping yourself to remember who you are and your power. So we do that all for one another. And you're holding space for this message, Lauren, even though it's pertained specifically to you, that you are gaining power and soul recognition with everybody that you engage in. As you go about your busy bee business, the details of life represented by all of these lights, all of these fragments in the wings, all of your to-dos, you are actually, through all of your to-dos and all of your connections, you are actually gaining for this soul family, this race information. So you're gaining your power and soul recognition through communications, giving and receiving with others, but there's something much bigger. It's like you're feeding this collective generator source of all knowing, which you could consider God's source energy. So through your gathering of all those different aspects of yourself, you're feeding it almost back to your home planet. That is your source. But as you came here, you forgot all of that, and everybody else is waking that up in you and vice versa. 13, 4. And you get 4 a lot, don't you? 4s and 2s, building foundations, building blocks, taking the steps, creating a new. You are the pillar, you are the new, but it's through you gathering all the information of all those other aspects of yourselves joining you now. Soul retrieval, very beautiful. That was nice. Presh, I did not see you. Shoo. Be the second letter of the alphabet. And that goes with the 2, which goes with the 4. 13, 4 is a karmic debt. So you're remembering and gathering all of the informations and experiences through other people. So karmic debt, well, there's no really debt per se. There's just receiving and integrating that reflection of energy that you have brought forth and getting a reflection of it, for better or worse, but there is no worse. Don't take shortcuts. All right. Presh, you got Wild Woman. I love this card. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's almost like that hippie. It's almost like that free spirited person that is just going to embody and live her. So you might be calling the energy supporting you is that Wild Woman energy where maybe you are a Indian or free spirit or gypsy or a performer, where you were not contained by society, just free to be you. So you have a multi-dimensional part of you, an aspect of you that is supporting you in this here and now, which is part of your soul's purpose, is to live freely, uninhibited, to express your divine frequency, to open up, to be vulnerable, to express what makes you different, to allow that animalistic part of you to act out, to allow your instincts to also guide you like an animal, to let that wild, raw part of you in the heart that is not filtered or is not programmed or is not limited. So there's something about you being free and being allowed to be that all that you're meant to be. That is your soul's journey and your purpose. And how do you find that? It is that fire within your heart. That fire in the heart is also, to me, that's what's representing the red, but the blue. That blue is that representation to that psychic powers, intuition, trusting what you're receiving on the psychic, trusting what you're to deliver to others as well, unfiltered. So I don't know if you do psychic stuff or counseling, but it's also trusting that uninhibited information that comes through you and trusting in that and speaking that as well. Feeling through all of your senses, all that the physical senses have, the taste, the feeling, the hearing, the smelling, the movement, the touching, this, all of the senses, you are to embody all of them and to allow spirit to speak to you through all of your physical senses and to express that and to trust in that and to dance in that, to be free. 62, 6, 7, 8. And that is where all abundance lies. That's how you're going to reflect the abundance, through your allowance to truly live and to feel and to be in every moment and allow all that is before you and what you're feeling, and uninhibitedly, that's going to create abundance, because that means that you are using all of your resources wisely available to you now through your thoughts, through your feelings, through what's before you. And as you use the resources available to you, then you create that abundance. You enter that infinity loop. But it's about opening up, exposing yourself. Also, to me, you could have connections to like the cosmos, like the Pleiadians, the Sirius. They're saying the Seven Sisters, which is Palladian. The Seven Sisters, you're part of the Seven Sisters. Oh my God. So I'm getting affirmation in my physical body. You're part of the Seven Sisters. If you look that up, they're planets, I think, in Pleiades. And to me, it's about those sisters coming together, uniting to express the freedom that they are, uninhibited, almost like breaking free of, like you might have lived, and I don't know if you do or not, or where you live in this timeline, but you know, like the Indians or what is it, Arabs? I don't even know which ones, but the women have to wear the veils. They're not to be, they're like supposed to be bow down to the men. The men are the rulers. You are called to break that cycle, to be free in yourself, to experience freedom even within limitation, they're saying as well. Muslims, is that it? The Muslims that have the veils or the scarves and humble and not to expose too much of them. So if you feel like in that kind of state as well, the challenge is to be free even within limitations. Freedom of self can be experienced in even the most limited circumstances, even though you're meant to break free of them, but you've got to find that connection within first. So sort of like Anne Frank, even, who was hiding from the Germans, right? And she wrote books and she found a sense of peace and freedom even within her limitations. And then obviously she transitioned, and obviously she entered that probably after transition, the physical experience of it. But it's all starts from an inner sense of freedom. And then we create that on the outside. And then that's how we break the physical conditioning of limitations. Okay. All right, Prash. Muslims, thank you, Prash. Arabs, thank you. Thank you. All right, Evelyn. All right. Lots of beautiful messages coming through, you guys. So the challenge a lot of times in that wild woman is find that freedom and that connection within your own space, within your own heart, within your own imagination, even in times of limitations. And as you connect to that, then you can shift to the reality where you're actually living that, not allowing the outside to define how free you are or not. Finding that freedom within yourself, your own thoughts, your own heart space, your own expression, and in your imagination. All right, Evelyn, middle world. This one is interesting. I never know quite how to interpret middle world. 36. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. So this morning, I'll share it later, but I took a picture of a tree that I love to see when I run. And it's like this big tree, but some of the branches were cut off. Like, so it really was really full at the top, but you could see areas where it was trimmed. So just them bringing that imagery to my mind is you've had to let go of branches, pathways that might have been inhibiting you from stepping into the fullness of who you are, your expression, your independence, your confidence. You might have had to cut off streams of energy, people, places, things, jobs, work, events, in order to be more anchored in yourself is one thing that I'm picking up. And in that, this here looks like a hologram. It looks like a portal to a whole other world. So as you have cut off the lower branches, inhibiting this from receiving more light. No, they wouldn't have. Sorry, that's not right. You would have cut off the top branches to give more light to these branches. Anyways, you've cut off some lower areas where nourishment was was being deprived from you because it was being displaced in areas that were not nourishing for your soul. That's what I'm feeling. So you're given more life to that fullness of you, that expression represented by the sun. You're able to connect to your sun more, which is the sun within you, and step more into your power as you cut off some branches that were dissipating, diluting your own energy of your own confidence in your physical place in life. 36 is a 9, which represents endings as well, ending cycles, to step in to create this new found freedom, this new beginning, this new world. And we got all the birds flying up here too. So you're also, through focusing on yourself and cutting off the distractions in life and places where they could be taking some of your energy and focus, you're able to hear spirit better. You're able to hear your higher self. The birds represent the thoughts, they represent spirit, little things coming in out of the mind that we might miss when we're distracted on things that don't really align us to our soul, to our heart. And that would be like obligations or just escapisms or doing things you think you need to, or doing things out of habit, or doing things because out of obligation, or doing things for others that aren't really in your heart, but they're really being energy suckers. So there's something about you giving to yourself and releasing the distractions and the pathways that are taking you away from you, so that you can hear your own guidance system and so that you can be more attuned to the light within you. So ending those cycles to create a new one. So middle world sometimes sounds like middle earth, and some believe that middle earth, and I've heard stories, and I'm not sure of the truth of it, but in the middle of the earth there literally is a central sun, a whole world, a whole society in place operating unto itself, and it doesn't even feel the need to come to the outer world because it has everything it needs within. But to me, that middle world analogy represents that place within our own heart, and it also kind of piggybacks off from that wild woman Precious reading, that we do have that whole world of fulfillment within. And once we're fulfilled and connected to our heart space, we don't care to have those outside manifestations, the things and the stuff as much, because we have a much stronger inner connection to our inner world, our middle world. The middle world also can represent that heart space that connects us to all worlds, that connects us to our God source energy. So when we're really tuned in, tapped, and illuminating and embodying that, we're not so stuck on the outside stuff either, because we're fulfilled in here. So there's just a strong calling, your middle world, connecting to your heart, taking the middle path, not taking extremes, cutting off the distractions, and really focusing on yourself so that you can hear your own guidance and connect to your own light, and create your own portal, your own reality in which you live that is sustainable, fulfilling, and happy. All right. Presh, I think I did you, weren't you? You were the wild woman, weren't you? You were that wild woman card, Presh. You're welcome. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining. And one last thing I just want to address. So Lauren helped me to remember this morning something else that came through on my Ria on the Run. And she says, don't take shortcuts. And so for Lauren, she's talking about probably business, the details, the work she's got to put in to create her success. But what Spirit also told me, and this is totally relatable to what she just said, is no one is going to save us. There is no shortcut. There is no magic formula, Spirit said. We are the magic. The magic happens within us. We will receive the support and the guidance through the reflections of our higher self through others, but we need to do it. We need to go through the darkness to activate our light. We need to connect to our heart space through our own free will, through our own allowance. People can temporarily alleviate some physical pain or help guide us or be inspiration or even activate codes within us, but it is all up to us. There is no shortcut. As a human, as a spiritual warrior, as a master light blaster, we are called to take our path and our journey. And there are no shortcuts. There are no quick ways out of it. There are easier ways that seem quicker, and that is through the alignment of our heart. And every every long way, every branch, every path, if it isn't ultimately connecting and helping and aiding us, we will be brought back off that path and back to our heart. Ultimately, we're all coming back to our heart, our home, our God self. So no matter what's happening on the outside, it's always guiding us there. But there are no shortcuts, and we are here to live the experience. We're here to live the way. We're here to be the way. We are the magic, and the magic is within us. There are no magic tricks on the outside that are going to take it all away. It is only through it and allowing it. That's all. All right, guys. May you all shine, not with a little tiny drop, but where is my little picture? But the entirety. I have to get that little picture because it is just so us, but I guess not. All right. May you all shine with the entirety of all the love and light that you are.